Kid behavior. I'm gonna read it, Trial. It's time. Hello friends, and welcome back to another reading vlog. In this one, it's just gonna be a mood reading because, I don't know, I was in the mood to mood read. We ended up reading 2 romance books, one being a graphic novel and then a cozy mystery book. So stay tuned for that. And let's get started because these are some good books I read this week. Okay, the book, incredible. I did buy the physical copy today, so I'm going to update my place and then I'll update like what page I'm on. I'm just so into this story, I can't stop listening, like, and I'm just so immersed in the world. Like, a lot of times with some audiobooks I like space out or I'm not super like picturing it that great, but this one I can see. I just poked myself in the eye. I see it so good and I'm really loving the story. I am wondering, like, obviously when it first started I thought I knew the direction it was going in, but now I'm kind of like, ooh, what's happening here? I'm excited to continue. I'm gonna listen for a bit more because I'm in the middle of, if you saw my video you'll know. So I'm having a little snack and reading. I'm on page 164 and I listened to this for maybe 2-3 hours yesterday. And one thing about me, if there is an accent in an audiobook or something I'm watching, I will adapt the accent. When I was having my inner dialogue, it was in this accent, and when I was talking in that accent, and I can't stop. Like, I'll just slip into it and I'm like, Caitlin, you don't have that accent, stop. I'm loving the book. I'm like almost 50% through. I want to get like 50% through today, maybe more. I'm working on my room right now, which go watch that if you haven't. Friends, so it has been a couple days since I've picked up this book or the video, and I feel like I kind of screwed myself with that because I was like loving it, like giving 5-star vibes, but since I haven't picked it up in a couple days I kind of like lost interest in it a little bit. Like, I haven't really wanted to keep reading, so I'm hoping with the last like 100 pages I can get back into it. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this now. Hopefully it still gives 5-star vibes. Finally picked my next read. I read something in between The Love of My Afterlife, but that's already out, so I'm gonna read Trial of the Sun Queen next, which I've been told is like adult selection, and I love this selection so much, so I'm going to read this. I remember when I was in Paris on the plane and the train, I got a little bit into it on my Kindle, but my Kindle's dead right now, so I'm gonna look where I was at and then continue it. I'm probably gonna have to like reread a little bit of it or like skim my way, but I feel like I was like 50 pages in maybe. I'm really excited to read this. I feel like it's kind of the vibe of the book I just finished a little bit, and I would like to stay with that vibe. So, you know, when I told you guys that I was like 50 to 100 pages in, I'm 15 pages in. Like, what? Who let me lie like that? So now I'm definitely just gonna start the book over because, like, why not? That's so funny. Hello, a little update. I'm only on page 34 of this. It's going fine so far. I'm like pretty into it actually, but I just found out that it's double POV. I was not expecting that, but I'm excited to get more into this and learn more about like the selection aspect of it, because right now it's not that vibe at all. I just wanted to do a quick little update because I had a train of thought and I don't want to lose it. I'm only on page 58. I haven't been reading much lately and I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm not really like into this book yet, but where we're at now, we got to the palace where I'm assuming the like contest is, but we haven't really got an explanation of how she ended up there or like why she's in the contest. So I'm really intrigued about that because it's like this huge question mark mystery. So I'm hoping to read, maybe get to like page 100 today. I would love to do that. How am I on the internet like this right now? Like, actually, I don't have the book. I don't know where it is. But Trial of the Sun Queen King, I think I'm gonna soft DNF it because I just can't get into it. I'm almost 100 pages in and I cannot get into it. There is like one aspect that's like keeping me going. It's like, it's kind of confusing. I feel like there's like two storylines we're following and I'm really intrigued to see like what's actually going on because I have no clue. My Libby hold just now came through for the 4th Finley Donovan book that came out in April, so I'm going to get that and read that because Finley Donovan books I've just loved. So I'm gonna read that and hopefully keep going because I'm just not feeling the Sun King book right now, or Queen, I don't even know what it's called. You know what I'll never understand? Okay, it's probably just that I have a fire tablet thing, but getting a book on this, it is like impossible. Like I have to shut this thing off probably 20 times. Okay, maybe like 5 times actually, and just hope and pray that the book randomly pops up. Hey y'all, so I'm reading Finley Donovan 4. I'm on page 67. It's going good. I am like confused though. I can't remember what happened in the other books that good. What is going on? I was not expecting this at all. Oh my goodness. Somehow I'm on page 191 now. I can't stop reading because stuff just keeps happening. Like I finish a chapter, I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then something else crazy happens and I can't stop. Hi friends. So I am on page 247 of Finley 4. You guys, I am like loving it. And it's one of those books too where like when I'm doing other stuff, I'm thinking about it and like itching to start reading again. It's safe to say I'm loving it. I'm on page 247 out of 313. So I'm gonna sit down, finish it now, and then I really need to edit a video. So we're gonna finish this book. Also, I physically can't ignore it anymore. I need to know, so pretend this isn't crooked, please. Okay, I'm on page 278. It's intense. I can't wait to finish the book. You know what I mean? Like I can't wait to see how everything goes down. I love this man. Don't mind me, I was just crying over it. Real. It's time. I'm definitely kind of scared. I like flipped through it once I got it and I was like, ooh, I feel like it's gonna take me a bit to get into the graphic novel style, but I feel like once I do, I'll be good. I'm already on page 37 and I feel like I'm not really having a hard time understanding it. I am kind of confused on who's who. Like there's a couple characters that I'm like, what's your name again? Like I just don't, or like I'm confused. I'm like zooming through this and I'm really liking it. So recommend me more graphic novels. Obviously I'll continue the series probably, but like after the series. We just got introduced to like, I feel like how they're gonna get closer. I'm not sure what to say, like what's known, but we definitely got to see the part of how they're gonna get closer and I'm really intrigued to see how this goes because it's like, it's an interesting point and Charlie's gonna be put in a situation that he's not super used to and trying something that he's not used to doing and is new to, so I'm intrigued to see how it goes and I'm rooting for him, of course. Oh, I don't like this character and I don't like what's happening. Slay. King behavior. King behavior. So I saw Sarah, she got like artwork or printed off a picture of Nick's dog and it looks like my dog. So I feel like I'm gonna be obsessed with the dogs. I really hope we get a lot in this book. Here's the first pic. He said, she's pretty old, but I love her. Okay, but like, why would you not love the dog if she was old? I don't care, but I need more of this dog. I'm literally obsessed. That's adorable. I didn't realize this was this fast paced, but I'm on page 215 now. It's been like 20 minutes, so it's safe to say I'll be buying the box set. I'm obsessed with it. Like I'm finishing it tonight. There's no putting it down. But I also think there's 5 books and I'm 5 books behind my reading goal. So I think this series will be perfect because 1, I can catch my reading goal. 2, I'm obsessed. You know what I mean? And then, oh my god, I just remembered that there's a Netflix show. I need to look up though, is it by season? I don't know how many seasons are, but I need to look up if the first book is like season 1, because obviously I don't want to spoil anything. Where we're at now, I don't know if this would be the 3rd act kind of conflict, but there's a little kind of conflict going on here that needs solved by them, but like I have no doubt that it's gonna, because they are so meant for each other. I will be buying the box set tomorrow. I like wanted this reading vlog to be longer, but I didn't realize this book was this fast paced, so. Justice for my boy. You guys can probably see the pictures and know where I'm at. Go, Nick! Ow. First of all, I had to take the book out of my room because it's a library copy, which loves the library, but a bug like crawled out of the spine because it's like one of the covers where they have like the plastic covering, so there's like a little indent where bugs can go, I guess. It could have been from my room, but it straight out of came out of that part of the book. So I'm a little freaked out, but put that out of my room, so hopefully we're good. Nothing against the library, like I love you, but people may just not take the best care of the books or their environment, so whatever. Anyway, I finished it in like probably like 30 minutes. I'm not joking, but like also I feel like I do this with normal books too, as I read too fast and don't take everything in. So I could have taken everything in, but then I saw that bug and I was just like, But I am ordering the box set right now, and it's perfect because Target is having $5 off when you spend $25 or more on books. So I'm gonna get the box set of 4 books for $33. But I was just gonna buy that, but then I had to pay shipping, and I was like, maybe I'll add something for like a couple bucks to not pay the $6 shipping. And then I saw 20% off health, self-care, and beauty, and I'm like, I can't just get one thing with that coupon. So I'm getting deodorant, body wash, and chapstick, and the box set. I just remembered I have Target gift cards too. It's free. It's free! You guys know what time it is. It's wrap-up time. The first book I finished was The Love of My Afterlife by Christy Greenwood, which I'm gonna have to look up if she has other books because it was a 5-star. This book just was everything I expected it to be and more. Like when you read the back of the book, it's about a girl who dies and in the waiting room and somehow gets a chance to relive her life a little bit. I honestly went into this expecting to know the direction it was going, but I was completely surprised and ecstatic with how it ended up going. I loved it so much, and I feel like this book also has so many underlying messages in it, and there's so much character growth. You just fall in love with the characters so much in this book, and I felt like they were just so developed and deep, and I can't say enough good things about this book. It had every emotion possible. I was laughing, crying, scared, nervous, happy, everything, and there's just so much going on in this book too. Like the plot is super developed and the romance is as well, and I loved following the characters that this book follows. There's so many good side characters. The main characters are amazing, and this book is just everything and more. So go read it. That's me forcing it down your throat. Okay, and then I read Finlay Donovan Rolls the Dice, the 4th Finlay Donovan book. I've ate this series up. I can definitely see though how some people may find it annoying or unrealistic, which like it is, but it's still so entertaining to me, and when I read one of these books I cannot put them down. Like, I binge them all, and that is exactly what happened with this one. I gave this one 4 stars, I think I want to say, and I feel like with this series though, when I'm not reading it too, I'm thinking about it, and when I am in the middle of reading it I can't stop and I'm just like loving it, but after I finish it I don't really think about it, which like it's weird because the series is so good, and like while I'm reading them they're 5 stars, but like after I don't think about them, so that's why I went with a 4 and maybe like a 4 to 4.5 range. I don't know. I really enjoy this one. I think this might be my second favorite of the series. The plot this one took was kind of crazy, and I really enjoyed the setting that it was in and how you got to see all the characters you've met throughout the series in this one. I really enjoyed it, and like I said before, this series is like a cozy, funny mystery book, so I loved it, and I love how it's not super like dark and twisted and scary, but it's like funny and entertaining and fast-paced. I loved Finley Donovan, but I've also loved the rest of the series, so I highly recommend. I don't want to say much about the plot because it is the 4th book, you know. Obviously things have led up to where we're at in this one. And then I read Heartstopper Volume 1 by Alice Osman. I gave this book also a 4 star. I really enjoyed it, and I wasn't expecting it to be this fast-paced, but I absolutely flew through this book, and I honestly kind of nervous getting into a graphic novel because I haven't read one in a very long time, but I really didn't have any issues at all after like the first 20 pages, so I really enjoyed it, and I really can't wait to continue this series more, and then also read. I know Alice Osman also has like books published. Oh my god, stop, I'm just seeing this. Literally adorable. I think I'm like almost done with the first episode of this show, so if you guys want to hear more Heartstopper thoughts, I'm definitely going to sprinkle the books in other reading vlogs next week, but let me know if you want to hear my thoughts on the show too. Sorry, my camera died, but I'm kind of just waiting to maybe like when I get finished book 3 I'll like watch most of the show, because I looked at it and it looked like the first 2 episodes were like volume 1, second 2 volume 2 or something like that, so I was like, I don't want to get super into the show and then, you know, have to stop to read the books, so which like I love the books, like whatever, but I kind of just want to get maybe even through the 4th book and then watch the show, because I'm someone who binges shows. Like, I don't watch like 1 episode here and there. I'm a binger. Might have to wait off on that, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on this series if you've read it, and if you want like updates on it, because I know this series is obviously so widely loved. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I feel like it did a really good job of showing, obviously I can't relate to Nick and Charlie's struggles, but I do think it did such a great job of portraying them, and just like high school and like what goes on or what could happen in it, so I really enjoyed it. And of course I love their relationship, and the dog, don't even get me started. Like, I need a full book on the dog. Okay, I'll peace out now. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week.